In every sport, there are many people that are good at the game. There are far fewer that are great. And then there are those precious few that go beyond great. Those that are so immersed in the sport that it consumes them.
Grand National Calling Contest head-to-head champion.
They are the specialists.
Mr. Josh Grossenbacher.
I'm Josh Grossenbacher from Seville, Ohio. I'm 2015 World Turkey Calling Champion and 2017 Grand National Head-to-Head Champion. I'm in my 10th year of employment at Zink Calls, where I handle and oversee the production of all the mouth calls. It's a job that I get asked about a lot, like when people see what I do, hand stretching calls all day long and putting all the precise cuts in with a tiny pair of scissors. Everybody says, good God, man, how do you do this all day? And I tell them, I was like, you know, to me it's not a job, because I absolutely love what I'm doing. I actually kind of get lost in it. I think about each one of those that I'm building and how, you know, the end product, somebody's going to be taking this thing and using it to do something that they love and call turkeys and kill turkeys. And you know, I get a kick out of that. I think it's pretty awesome, and I've never really looked at it as like work per se. You know, I think it's cool that I get to call it my job, and I really truly love and enjoy building turkey calls. My introduction to turkey calling contests themselves was back in 1999. I was actually in college and working for Mossy Oak. At the time, they had 4 different outlet stores, retail stores, where they sold camos and sold different brands of turkey calls. So the Mossy Oak store there actually hosted the Mossy Oak Invitational, a turkey calling contest. And you know, I got to help out with, you know, taking entry fees and helping set up the stage and all that. And watching the guys get on stage and do that, I thought, good God, there's no way I'm stepping foot on stage in front of all these people and running a turkey call. How do these guys do it? And that was something that, at that time, I never would have believed that was something that I would be doing in the near future. It was in 2003, I won my first open division contest up in Novi, Michigan. And it qualified me for the Grand Nationals next year in Columbus, Ohio. You know, over the years, I've been fortunate enough to make those cuts at the Grand Nationals and the World Championships, place high in the US Opens, second in it twice. But winning the 2015 World Championship was like the most surreal moment of my entire life. It still hasn't sank into me, and it's been a few years now, but I don't know if it ever will, but it's just a really cool title to have. Well, with the diaphragm call, there's 3 main components. You've got your latex, you've got your aluminum frame, and you've got your tape. What that tape does is it's going to form a seal in the roof of your mouth to keep the air from flowing over top of the call, so you can push that air across the top of your tongue through those latex reeds to cause that vibration to get those sounds. The way that I build them, I've actually got a press where you take that aluminum frame and you bend it half the way, and then you'll stack your latex reeds, get the proper spacing however you like them or however I like them, and then I'll slide them up in there and I'll crimp one side of the frame, and then I'll pull that latex to whatever tension I want it to be for that particular call, and I'll get to that tension and I'll crimp the right side of the frame to lock that latex in so it's to that exact tension. I'll add a little bit of back tension, crimp the back side of the frame, flip the tab and crimp that tab, and that's going to lock everything in. So at that point I'll take and I'll cut all the excess latex off the outside of the frame. I'll add the cuts to the call itself then, and then I'll put the tape on it. Once I've got the tape on it, then I'll cut the tape and it's ready to go. Some people might call it being a specialist, but I don't look at it like that. It's just something that I really enjoy to do. I love building turkey calls, and man, over the past 6-7 years, I've had my hands on and stretched, and I've got it all logged. I know it's over 200,000 mouth calls now, and I get satisfaction just out of just knowing that people are going to get the same enjoyment out of them that I do. And you know, if they have a successful hunt, I mean, that's icing on the cake for me. The thought of that thrills me. It doesn't get any better than that to me. I don't think I'm a specialist by any means, or it's just something that I am fortunate enough that I get to spend a lot of time doing this stuff, and I really enjoy it.